Alright, now let's visit the Trick Mall. It's supposedly a nice place to battle, right? You go all over the place and battle all kinds of trainers. It's not to train your Pokemon, it's also a chance to experience things for yourself. I bet the champion from Pallet went all the cities and towns in Kanto. He probably did. Viridian is the town closest to Indigo Plateau. They built this place because so many trainers pass through on their way to Indigo Plateau. I'm taking a rest from Pokemon battles. They hold practice battles downstairs. I would love to see how a trainer from Johto fares. Sure, why not? Hello, right this way, please. The trainer house. The Pokewalker will bring your friends here. I don't think I'll be doing that, but... Oh, sweet. I'd like to see what this guy has, though. Like, in Gold, Silver, and Crystal, it was just... not saving a lot of data. In Gold, Silver, and Crystal, there was this guy named Kal, and he just had, like, the 3 Johto starters or whatever as his team at level 50. It was some good EXP, actually. You are ready. Please go right through. Battle? It's match! Oh yeah, here we go, it's Kal. Except he doesn't look like me anymore. Probably the way it should be, because it's kind of creepy just battling yourself. No, really, in Gold, Silver, and Crystal, or Gen 2, you would just walk in here and then there'd be like a carbon copy of yourself. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. This thing can take a beating, wow. Oh, no wonder I leveled down. That explains so much, actually. That means that all my Pokemon leveled down to level 50. That's really not good. No wonder they have you save. That's kind of ridiculous. I'll just spam Ice Beam, I suppose. Alright, I'm gonna switch out Stanley before he gets put in mortal danger. This Toxic really adds up. Tsukiyomi, your turn. Because if the thing is just Toxic on you, I'd rather he got hit by 2. Well, that's dumb. Sorry, Lapras, but you gotta take one for the team, because I am not doing anything about this. This AI is actually kinda smart, and I'm kinda dreading this, actually. Because it should have been doing a lot more damage to this. Maybe I should use Reflect. Really? Oh, that's not good. Yeah, forget Reflect. I'm just going for Discharge. I'm very glad that Raikami is just naturally faster for Alligator, but still. Oh yeah, I probably can't use items. Discharge and hope. I'm gonna use Discharge and hope I get a paralysis. It would help greatly. How is Typhlosion faster than Raikami? Well, there's really nothing I can do about that. Rakami was slower than Typhlosion. That means it's going to outspeed like everything on my team. Right now my best bet is to go back to Stanley. Dragon Rush. It's a huge risk, but if I can hit, it'll help greatly. And knowing that neither of us can use items helps a lot. Woo. Did not mean to do that. Ice Beam, because that's really my only move. Sure, Dragon Rush will hit, but it's very likely to miss, and I'd rather not. I'd rather get a hit in before I die. Because it really would help a lot. Oh, I froze it. Sweet. Thought out already. I hate when you get a freeze, only for them to just thaw out like 1 second later. It's so stupid. At the very least, I can hope it tries to toxic me and it'll get toxic as well. But until then, I'll just use Flash and prepare Last Resort. I would really like it if it was toxic. Enemy's probably not going to do that, is it? Or I might actually paraflinch them. Ah, yes, thank you. This makes things so much easier. Because now no matter what, Meganium will start taking damage. And with that in mind, I no longer have to worry about actually doing anything. Does that mean, since it got mimicked, does that mean Badly Poison got mimicked too? Let's try Last Resort. I kind of want to know how much damage that'll do. But I pretty much win by default now. If he had more Pokemon at level 50, then that probably would have been a different story. Yeah, that didn't do a whole lot at all. Yeah, this battle's just a battle of attrition. Come on, Midori, you can do this. You may be a good 17 levels lower, but you'll live. Maybe. I think that was like half your life. Wow. Well, almost half your life. But unlike him, I can do this. I believe in you, Midori. If a Pokemon could endlessly use Synthesis, like to keep itself alive, well, that sounds like something that you'd see in like a battle manga or something. Yeah, I don't like what they did to this place. Yes, I would like to exit, because this place is sort of a huge pain. It's good to know that my Pokemon heal at least. I don't remember them ever building this. Must have been like a recent add-on. Yeah, I'm really just going on my way to avoid trainers. Okay, seriously, with Pokemon this week, how did anybody get any training done? This doesn't look like it. It just looks like it would take an awful long time to get to level 50-something with level 2 Pokemon to fight. Hi! Red's been away. He hasn't called either, so I have no idea where he is or what he's been doing. They say no news is good news, but I worry about him. Wow. Red has quite possibly the most patient mother ever. Ah, Mochi, it's good of you to come all this way to Kanto. What do you think of the trainers out? Pretty tough, huh? Ah, you're collecting Kanto gym badges. I imagine that it's hard, but the experience will surely help. Come see me when you get them all. I have a gift for you. How about... I don't think I'll show you my decks at all, actually. But still, it's now obvious what must be done. It is time to use Repel and surf on the water. Come on, HM Slave Lapras. You can do it. What kind of swimmer spins around like that? That has to take like an insane amount of stamina to do for more than like more than like 30 seconds. Seriously. Oh, hi there. Who are you? My name's Blue. I was once the Kanto champion, although it was short-lived thanks to Red. Anyways, take a good look around you. Volcano erupts, and just like that, the whole town disappears. We can go on winning and losing it in Pokemon, but if nature so much as twitches, we can be overwhelmed in a second. That's the way it is. But anyway, I'm still a trainer. If I see a strong opponent, it makes me want to battle. Want to battle me for real? Show me how many Kanto badges you've got. 6. You're not ready to battle me. Yeah, well, screw you. Well, it's time to get badge number 7. If only just a Mega Meter's words. I'm more than ready to fight him, seriously. And if I recall, it's the Seafoam Islands where you can find a Suicune. Suicune, for some reason, is in Kanto, so maybe I'll run into her. Along the way? I don't know. Look, it's my very best swimsuit and my very best Pokemon. A Bidoof. Well, I have to admit, that's a really strong Bidoof. All I want to know is, why do you have a Bidoof? It's not exactly something you would bring with you out into the ocean. Nice swimsuit, though. Do I really have to do this? No, I don't. Thank you. Seafoam Island. Wait, is that a staircase made of ice? Oh my god, it is. Wait, this is the gym? How am I supposed to get through this? Because I quite literally only have one path. A white lab coat is a researcher's life. We may be living in a cave like this, but we never forget to do the laundry. Something tells me that I have to battle everyone to get through. And if that's the case, then that really sucks. Like, seriously. Nice Arcanine, though. Well, I hate being intimidated like that. It seems kind of unnecessary to add extreme speed onto that as well. Here's my teeth. Yeah, this kind of really sucks, actually. I gotta say that on the time that you didn't do anything was probably the one time I did expect you to use extreme speed. Ah, there we go. The white lab coat makes me feel like I've become smarter for some reason. Okay, so the point of this gym is that I quite literally have to battle to move you guys out of the way. As long as this guy decides not to be a jerk, I should be able to go here. I have to admit though, these trainers are really high level. I'm glad this guy stays out of the way. You've got to be kidding me. All these guys probably step backwards, which means that this is the only guy who I have to battle in order to get through. Or maybe they just step backwards from wherever they happen to be looking when I talk to them. Well, either way, I'm not chancing it. I really should have brought Catatonic with me. Will you stop using Yawn? It's about time you stop using Yawn, seriously. Yeah, I should have brought Catatonic with me. If I have Red Menace, I'm gonna bring her out front. I'm definitely gonna bring her out front. Because Stanley doesn't look like he can take this much longer. And neither can I. There we go. All is forgiven. Sort of. And I don't have Red Menace with me. That's actually sort of a problem. Well, nothing I can't get around. Yep. Am I a horrible person for wishing that his Gen 2 counterpart was the gym? It was basically this one room, except You just walked forward and talked to him and you battled him. That's it. I really wish I had Earthquake or something. It would make this so much easier. Did like 1/4 of my HP. Like, that might not look like 1/4 at first glance, but that's still 1/4. Wow. Do I have someone else I can deal with this? Raikami, your turn. I mean, you look like something resembling an Octobuzz in terms of color palette, so why not? I would ask what you need to do to become a gym leader, but it just seems like for Blue to become a gym leader after become a champion, does that mean that everybody at one point or another attempted to take the league challenge, but when they failed, they became a gym? Like due to some situations, like family taking over it, if someone has to stop, sort of disprove this, but I'm not exactly certain what is and isn't canon for Pokemon. It just seems so weird. Oh my god, he had a Rapidash. You should totally show that to the other guy. The club president. Ugh. My nose is burning from holding back a sneeze. Well, that was a quick gym battle. There's only one thing left to do now. Time to collect our gym badge. Awesome. I have been burned out. Take this volcano badge. Here, I'll give you this too. It's called Overheat. It's got a slight drawback, but it's powerful and well worth it. Am I good enough now? Well, before I even ask that, there's actually something else you need to check out. No, Mom. Seafoam Islands is still a thing. Unlike before, you can actually go in here. Pokemon don't seem to be particularly strong, but I have a nice little HM Slate for strength right in my party that I can use. Well, first things first, let's super repel my way in. And then second, let's where's strength? Here we go. I don't think I'm ever going to use you, so get rid of Body Slam. Body Slam's amazing and all, but as long as I can get through this, I'm happy, right? I think I have to push this to the left. If I go upwards, that'll probably screw me over. Are you a trainer? No, Cameron, go away. How are there skiers moving on ice? Okay, I don't care if you're an ice themed guy, you should not be able to move like that. It just doesn't make sense. How do you move on this anyways? Are you serious? I have to bump into this guy to get through. How did I stop in the middle of nowhere? Shouldn't I have bumped into him before, at all? Oh, it's Bryce. Holy crap, that's a strong dugong. Like, these trainers have really high levels for whatever reason. I mean, I'm glad they do because they need to be in order to challenge the player, but it doesn't make sense for it to be this high. And that's not good. Like, at all. At the very least, I can get Stanley back on his feet. But I really was not expecting that. That's the first time my Pokemon's actually fainted in an actual trainer battle. Because, Jesus, these levels are so high. That person has like a ton of HP, doesn't it? I lost all the way out of here. It kind of sucks just running out of Pokemon, like, in a cave. A Revival Herb, I guess. I'm so glad I bought these things, because they're so handy. But what can I find down here? Oh, it's another one of these puzzles. I'm not so sure if I even want that item if I have to go through this ice puzzle to get it. Wait, is there something down here? Because I swear, this looks like there's a legendary down. Oh, sweet, Articuno. Now the question now is how do I get to Articuno, because I gotta catch it. Like, how are there so many numerous copies of these legendaries anyways? They're not so legendary if you can get so many duplicates of them. Oh look, this legendary is far more common than the typical Rattata. Something tells me I probably shouldn't have just walked up to it with Stanley. Well, let's see what happens if I actually remember to use a quick ball this time. Will I get a lucky capture? I think it's like 4 times catch rate. Oh yeah, awesome. I don't think I'll get that lucky every single time, but I have to admit, I did not think I'd catch him so easily. I'll call you Aurora. Well, that was interesting. I guess the other ones are still here. Wait, where would Zapdos be? It seems to be to me that Articuno's the only one that's still here. And I really wish I had Catatonic with me right about now, because getting out of here would be so much quicker. I take it this is the alternate exit to Seafoam Islands, whereas going to the right would be the place it came in from. Doesn't matter, whatever exit's closest, I suppose. Now then, I have one last thing to do before I call it a day. Am I ready to battle you now? I'm guessing I'm ready to battle him now. I could have sworn he had like a spray error or something earlier. I'll have to look at that later.